Hello everyone, welcome to your weekly tech update, the show that explores the newest, coolest, and craziest side of tech available on the interwebs. Merry Christmas to you, and I hope you have a wonderful new year. Coming up on the program today, I'm going to show you some of the coolest stories that we've featured over the past 12 months here on the program. It's my favorite tech stories. Coming up next, right here on your weekly tech update. It's been no secret that the Harley-Davidson LiveWire was headed for production, but now we get to see the production version and get a sense of what its final specs will look like. It seems like Harley has a chance at making good on its promise that it made back in January that the bike will be on the market within 18 months. The LiveWire has been in development for an eternity. The project that spawned it started in 2010. They showed off one in 2014, a 74 horsepower prototype that made 52 foot-pounds of torque and could hit 92 miles an hour. It only had a range of 60 miles though. We have details but not complete specs from the current version. Motor output, battery capacity, and range, all kinda unknown still. That said, well, we can start filling in some of the gaps. It is still electric, of course, but we now know that it pushes power through a permanent magnetic motor. It makes a sound that increases in pitch with speed. Now, sound characteristics, pretty important with the Harley, and I hope the new LiveWire sound is distinctive and you recognize it instantly as a Harley bike. The battery will be a multi-cell lithium-ion unit protected by a finned aluminum housing, and any Harley dealer that sells the LiveWire will have a DC fast charging station on the premises. The production LiveWire will get Showa adjustable suspension with a monoshock in the back, ABS and traction control, all standard on these bikes, and it'll wear Michelin Scorcher tires co-branded with Harley. It'll sport 4 predefined drive modes and 3 user configurable ones too. As a high-tech centerpiece of the line, it'll feature a touchscreen display with lots of information available, including navigation, Bluetooth, and vehicle functions. Harley says they will release pricing and availability sometime in January. Samsung recently gave the first glimpse of its upcoming foldable phone, saying it'll be mass-produced sometime in the coming months. Justin Dennison, Samsung's Senior Vice President of Mobile Marketing, showed off the phone, which is a tablet when it's fully opened and a phone when it's closed. It uses a new display technology called Infinity Flex Display. It lets you open and close the device over and over without any degradation. The device he showed isn't the final product, thankfully. It's likely the phone Samsung releases will be sleeker and have smaller bezels. The success or failure of Samsung's first folding phone will depend on how well Samsung has been able to button up the device. If it's a slick, attractively designed product, it will be a magnet for gadget lovers everywhere. If it is bulky and hard to use, it will be a tougher sale. The foldable phone can run up to 3 apps at the same time, something Samsung calls multi-active window. Google's Glenn Murphy, head of Android UX, took to the stage shortly after Dennison and said Android will support the new foldable display technology. Even as little as 10 years ago, many people would have thought talking to our phones and other gadgets might seem a bit out of reach. Now, talking to a voice assistant has become almost as ordinary as asking a human for directions. Well, almost, but not quite. Fur Hat Robotics wants to change that though. The Stockholm-based startup unveiled its Fur Hat social robot, and you can think of it as a smart speaker but with a face. The company thinks it will give voice assistants more humanity and make them easier to talk to in a more natural way. The AI uses a projection system to display a lifelike face on a three-dimensional head-shaped display. It is capable of communicating a wide range of facial expressions and will respond with them accordingly. If you talk to it with a rude tone in your voice, it might scowl at you, but tell it good morning and it will greet you with a friendly smile. The head has 3 degrees of motion and will attempt to maintain eye contact with the speaker. It achieves this through a wide-angled high-definition camera and beam-forming stereo microphones. The face is fully customizable. Options include male, female, child, and animal-like faces. Gestures and facial expressions are also customizable. There are a variety of voices to choose from as well. And because I'm a Star Trek geek, I'm hoping one of those options is Klingon. Furhat says the customization possibilities allow users to create unique robots with individual personalities. While the company's press release states that the robot is market ready, it appears it's not up for sale as of yet. The company is looking for more developers to sign on to the project. It has already gained interest from firms like Disney Research, T-Mobile, Honda, Intel, and others. No price has been mentioned either. I really don't think talking to an AI with a face is gonna make me more comfortable. It seems a little creepy, but that's how Siri felt at first too. 2 new reports suggest that electronically stimulating the spinal cords of accident victims can let them walk again. Paralysis is caused when a person's spinal cord gets injured or severed in an accident. Doctors are testing whether implanting electrical stimulators below the injury can restore people's ability to take steps, and it appears to be working. Researchers at the Mayo Clinic said Jared Shinnok, paralyzed at the waist in 2013 while riding a snowmobile, has been able to walk 111 yards with assistance. Mayo reported the results in Nature Medicine and put out a video. Nobody is entirely sure, although the electrical shocks must fill in for the missing nerve signals from the brain. Doctors at the University of Louisville reported on 4 other cases in the New England Journal of Medicine. Some of the patients have been able to go home and get around with the walker. In the future, spinal injury patients may receive brain implants that get connected to stimulators in their spines, restoring the brain-body connection and perhaps enabling fluid movements. This kind of brain-machine interface has already been tested successfully in monkeys. And it all makes me think back to one of my favorite movies, Bicentennial Man. Robin Williams played a robot that lived for 200 years. And it was an awesome movie. I'm not going to give it away if you haven't seen it. Check it out for yourself, though. He actually develops organs that are interchangeable with humans and robots, enabling humans to live for well over 100 years, a future that I would love to see in my lifetime.